Hey everybody, welcome to today's show. Welcome to Equality and Rights for All. I'm your host, Anthony Lorito-Duke, and we have a great topic for today's show in which it is midterm elections, in which there's going to be two parts to this. The first part, I'll be discussing what they are, and the second part will be when they'll be. So let's get right into this. The first part, what are midterm elections? Here's the answer to that. Midterm elections in the United States are the general elections that are held near the midpoint of a president's four-year term of office, um, on, on the Tuesday after the first Monday in November. Federal offices that are up for election during the midterms include all 435 seats in the United States House of Representatives and 33 or 34 of the 100 seats in the United States Senate. Um, in addition, 34 of the 50 U.S. states elect their governors for four-year terms during the midterm elections, and and special elections can also take place as well, like even before the midterm elections, like Florida, the state of Florida, they just had a special election done in which a Democrat just won one of the seats for one of the parts of Florida. So, um, so I wanted to. So that is basically what the midterm elections are. Now, to get right into the basic second part of when will the midterm elections be? Now we're in 2022, so here's the answer. The 2022 United States elections will be held on Tuesday, November 8th, 2022. During this midterm election year, all 435 seats in the House of Representatives and 34 of the 100 seats in the Senate will be contested, and 39 state and territorial, gubernatorial, and numerous other state and local elections will also be contested. This will be the first election affected by the redistricting that will follow the 2020 census. So, um, so that's when the midterm elections will take place. Again, the midterm elections will take place Tuesday, November 8th, 2022, in which all 435 seats of the United States House of Representatives and 34, or probably more, of the 100 seats in the United States Senate will be contested. So that's when the midterm elections will be. Right now, you're hearing a bunch of mudslinging from both sides of the aisle, from both major parties, Democratic and Republican. They're both mudslinging at one another, and because that's what they do at the beginning part of the year when elections will take place. So, uh, personally, I don't like the mudslinging. Okay, but that's my own personal belief. Do I understand that it happens? That's politics, in other words? Yeah, it's expected. But we got to stop listening to the BS lies. We got to listen to the facts. Okay. And, um, so, things are going to get done. Things are going to get done between now, because we're just in January right now. Okay. Come the following months, you're going to see a lot of good things happening. A lot of people are going to change their minds and and stuff like that about who they're going to vote for. So, because right now people are saying, "Oh, the Democrats are looking bad, President Biden's looking bad," and and what else have you. That's just for now. Come the next few months, things are going to change, and people are going to start uh, changing their minds and saying, "Oh, the Democrats are doing really good," because people are running for election and re-election and stuff like that. There's been many people have stopped, who have said that they're not going to run for re-election. But you know what? Even with that being said, and there's a bunch of Democrats that have said that they're not going to run for re-election. You know, the Democrats, that are uh, in higher administration in the House of Representatives and in the Senate. This is not their first barbecue. They're not going to. Eventually, they're going to turn around and say, "Okay, you know what? We have other Democrats that are going to run for years. That are going to run for the seats of those who are not running for re-election." Seriously, you know, and because there's a lot of Republicans that are running for re-election. There's a lot of Republicans that are running to try to take over the seats of the Democrats, and soon to be vice versa. Just because it's not said now doesn't mean that it's never going to be said. So we just got to wait. Things are going to work out, and whatever's going to be is going to be. So, um, but anyways, that's that. And um, oh, before I go, I want to remind all my fans out there about the business that my husband and I have together called AWLDNY. And the link to there is awldny.com. You guys can check out all the products on there, and all the products that you see on there, we actually make ourselves. And I also wanted to remind all my fans out there about my other business, my other website that I have called Advocate Information Highway. And the link to there is AIHNY.com. And you guys can check out all the pages on there. On the homepage of the website of Advocate Information Highway, you will see the link to my internet store on Zazzle.com, in which I designed a lot of products, and they're up for sale on there. Also, on the homepage of my website of Advocate Information Highway, you will see the links to the two books that I wrote. And if you follow those links, you guys can check out both of my books. And you guys can also purchase both of my books as well. And so, with that, take care, everybody. Bye.